Hey guys, Richard at Riding's Room here. Random thing of the day, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order paused at the moment on Xbox X. So yeah, back to it. So this is for the second part of the Impossible Planet 2 part of the Satan's Pit. And much as I said yesterday, this is definitely a much better episode. It certainly looked a lot more expensive as well. And the canon fodder characters who were introduced in the last episode all get known. They'll get known. Even the ones that die or that live, you get to know a bit more about them, which is pretty cool. And yeah, Doctor and Rose are much more enjoyable in this episode than they have been in previous ones. Yeah, I had a look at the writer's credits. So yeah, he does a tortured episode in series 2, which I'm quite pleased that he did because I remember that being one of the good ones. Oh yeah, this guy is one of the good ones. Just shame that the whole Doctor Rose thing feels very different in other episodes when it does to this one. And yeah, so yeah, good part of the episode. So pick up immediately where the last one left off. The pit gets opened, and it turns out the beast, or rather the devil, is inside there, and that allows his mind to get out. Completely possesses the character. Can't remember his name, Toby. But once again, like before, but this time he also possesses the him and the a lot more. In like reveals like everyone's secrets, what he knows about them, like the captain's scared of command, the soldier full of guilt from his wife, etc. And it ends with them finding a way to stop the Ood's communications by stopping his connection by basically putting them knocking them unconscious. So the characters have to basically move through tunnels into different parts of the base in order to get there, in order to stop them. And yeah, they gradually lose more and more people. The main soldier, they're unable to get him to safety, so he just requests the air gets shut down rather than be electrocuted in the head by the Ood. A few of them escape, and they basically escape on rocket, get away from the base completely. And what else happens is the Doctor ends up dropping into the pit with no chance of survival, but he does. He turns out this has been planned for. When someone basically the beast was imprisoned there, and yeah, he's basically got his mind free in the body of the guy who's on his way back to Earth. Who they all escape the Ood. Of course, he seems completely terrified and free of the possession, but yeah, he's just like that. It comes back in him, stops you from killing him, and yeah, clearly it's like the mind of the devil is gone. It's not in the beast's body anymore. And there's some good moments. The Doctor's accepting that the beast or devil physically exists, but he doesn't accept what he is, which is very true. You can say exactly the same about Jesus. Someone was born called Jesus Christ, that date and that place, but we don't have to accept he is what he says he is, and that's kind of how this is what the Doctor thinks about the beast. So yeah, he basically realizes what's happened. Someone's brought him there. He can breathe safely in that place, but of course the devil's planning for the Doctor to kill the body while his mind is in a new body on his way back to Earth to basically corrupt a lot of people. And yeah, the Doctor realizes he's just going to sacrifice himself and Rose and everyone else to stop it, but he's got to do it anyway, but believes that Rose will find a way that they can all be to basically stop the devil at the same time, even though it's going to kill everyone. And so he basically smashes these pair of urns, which are kind of keeping the thing held in place. It then causes the entire black hole and everything on it to collapse and get sucked in. Rose then realizes what's going on, shoots the window out, and sends the guy who's fully possessed now into hell. And yeah, they realise that it's going to kill everyone. But then it turns out, whoever planned for the Doctor to be there, I don't know how they planned this so far ahead, but you could argue that the devil had no way of knowing this happened. But basically, his TARDIS has ended up in there, so he's able to save either the woman who's about to die of oxygen loss, get to the rocket that the others have escaped on and save them. But he can't save the Ood because there's no time, which is a bit sad. But the Ood will be back, so some hope for seeing them again, and hopefully have a better ending. And yeah, it turns out the fact that the Doctor, everyone would have died, so it's quite fortunate the TARDIS was there. So maybe whoever imprisoned the beast all those years ago knew that when they get the Doctor there or someone, they find a way to basically, maybe whoever would be the hero wouldn't have to kill themselves, who knows. But yeah, it's a good episode. I really enjoyed it. Doctor and Rose are actually great together in this episode, even if they're barely together. In fact, kind of think they're only together in the very last scene. Maybe that's another, but part one was good as well, especially avoiding the whole romantic thing, which unfortunately is coming back. I think everyone knows that. But everyone knows what the finale was all about, and it's what I really dislike about it, but more on that in later days. Yeah, this is pretty much it. Not a huge amount to talk about. Good development for the other characters. Some die, some escape. And yeah, Doctor and Rose are good together. It looks very, very expensive. A lot of feels like it's filled with references to films like Alien. Crawling through tight corridors, watching people's life signs on a computer screen, all that stuff. And yeah, really enjoyed this one. So again, probably not one I'll go back to that often. It's not a bad episode. It's actually a really good episode. It's just one I don't find myself watching. But yeah, definitely in the top half of there. So yeah, that's it. So on to the next episode tomorrow, which is the most famous for its controversy, Love and Monsters, the Dr. Light episode. And I really liked it, but it's got major problems. But a lot of people hate it, and I've never put it in it. Some people will put this as lower than the likes of The Idiot's Lantern and Fear Her, the following episode. It's nowhere near that bad, but yeah, anyone wants to post in the comments, go ahead. Particularly when we get to that episode, actually, go ahead. I'd like to see what people think. But yeah, I've always liked that episode. It's got great ideas, even if it doesn't always nail it, but I'll go forward to that tomorrow. So yeah, thanks for your time, and see you next time.